Hello and welcome to the Soviet Union. I'm your host Shenryyr for today's adventures, where we are exercising, working out, getting to that level 3. Let me know when you guys are done exercising, huh? We've made a special squad here just for exercising. Oh hey! The British Parliament debates intervention in the Benelux. Having learned from the Great War, British will not underestimate the strategic value of the Benelux region and the potential risks of seeing enemy countries build influence there. The British Parliament has debated the possibility of military intervention. While the political implications of such action weighed heavily on Neville Chamberlain, several decisive arguments were delivered before it was decided that the rest of the debate should be conducted in closed chambers. Such an intervention would irrevocably change the political landscape of Western Europe. Such action would upset balance in Western Europe. Don't do it, Britain. Don't do it. Germany's working on industry. Okay, and we just finished the progress cult, which gives us a nice 5% research speed bonus. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and get socialist science, which gives us 3% more recruitable population. This is going to, let's see, we're currently at 1.5% from volunteer only. This will put us at 4.5% recruitable population. It'll essentially send us from 1 million manpower to probably like 5. It's going to be a huge bonus for us. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, and Mikhail, what was his name? Let's see if I can find his name. Mikhail Takov something? Oh my god, where is he? Is he not listed? He's not listed. Huh, interesting. So while he's in transport returning from Spain... Oh, there he is. Mikhail Tukhachevsky. That's his name. Mikhail Tukhachevsky. I was going to say, while he's in transport, I guess you can't see him anymore. But no, there he is. We found him. Anyway, we made a special army just for training, just for exercising. So everyone's going to be working out here. And when they're done working out, we'll put them in their respective armies. There we go. Volunteers have returned to Leningrad. Where is the hero of Spain? There he is. Totally Spanish troops. Yeah, they are totally Spanish troops. Why don't we put you in charge of our exercise squad? How's that sound? You want to lead the exercise squad? He's like, yeah, I guess so. A suitable reward. All right, let's take all your soldiers and put you into the Red Army here. The Baltic Front. Because they're all level 3 already. That's cool. In fact, the tank is level 4. He's seasoned, which gives him a 50% combat bonus. The final level is called Veteran, and that is a 75% combat bonus. And if you can get all your troops to the Veteran level, then holy crap, are they strong. Just so strong. They're just so strong. All right, Mikhail, here you go. I found you an army, my friend. I found you an army. So I think what we'll do is we'll have the training squad on orders to stand. I don't know. Stand around Moscow. No, maybe not there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Stand around Moscow, like this. I think I'll take the MPs somewhere else. Because we're going to need squads to be training like all the time. Anytime new recruits come in, I just have them training. Let's say we train 8 troops at a time. Sounds good. Okay. So what are you guys up to then? Navy focus. Aviation effort 2. General rearmament. Motorization effort. Armament effort. Polish revanchism. Construction effort. Armaments. Armaments. Construction. Ooh, Italy's working on carriers. Oh, that's interesting. I would love to see Italy with a big fleet. That'd be fun. Turkey's working on construction. Iran is working on infrastructure. China's working on armaments. Japan's working on spiritual mobilization. I forget what that does. All right, how goes the training, Mikhail? Hey, we have a fully trained mountaineer squad. All right, we're gonna head to. Let's put you in this army. There you go. Yeah, as they finish their training, we'll just assign them to armies. You guys enjoying your jumping jacks? You guys enjoying your jumping jacks? Yeah, that's right. Look at this. Some of them doing push-ups. Some of them are like testing their guns. Doing jumping jacks and shit. Alright, excavation is done. Is it 1937? It sure is. Let's go ahead and get construction too. And I think I want my military police somewhere else. Just so they're not in the way. Why don't you guys delete your orders? Come down here. Okay, that's kind of out of the way. That'll do. What is the U.S. up to? Carriers. Oh, wow. The U.S. is also doing carriers. Mexico's working on armaments. Canada's working on construction. Venezuela has infrastructure. Brazil's working on airplanes. That's kind of cool. Ooh, Hungary's working on politics. I wonder what they're up to. They're one of only a few fascist states in the game. Well, the ones that start fascist. Political effort. What are you thinking? Oh, I know what they're thinking. The national idea is national focus for generic nations, and Hungary unfortunately counts as a generic nation. The generic national focus tree has a huge amount of manpower in it if you go down the fascist tree. And since he's fascist, he's going to wind up with tons and tons of manpower by taking the political effort. You go political, and then is it like right-wing politics, and then fascism, and then you get all the manpower. It's so good. Okay, we have another level 3 mountaineer. I'll send you to the Orange Army, who is, I believe, on the Polish border. It's like we're watching people graduate from school, you know? For some reason, the Mountaineers always train first, or they train the fastest. I'm not sure why. This is our military academy here. That's right, more jumping jacks. Yep, practice with your guns. Good, good. Do those push-ups. Oh, this guy's tired. Here, kick him out of the army. Oh, no, no, no. He's back to jumping jacks. Okay. I saw that. He was tired for a minute. Another graduate. Good job, sir. Welcome to the Finnish front. He's like, oh, I hate the cold. You're not allowed to hate the cold. You're Russian. Embrace the cold. Yeah, Russia gets, I shouldn't say Russia, Soviet Union gets a whole lot of stuff in their national focus tree concerning claims on stuff. Claims on Poland, claims on the Baltic, claims on the Straits, claims on Greece, annexing Tanutuva, claims on Xinjiang. There's just a lot of things they get for claims. Specifically, they get claims on Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Eastern Poland. They get claims on Bessarabia down in Romania. They get claims on Finland. They get claims on Xinjiang, claims on Tanutuva, and claims on the Straits here on Turkey, and claims on the Aegean Islands from Greece. They get, is it subjugation or just annexation claims on Iraq and Iran? They get a puppet focus on Japan, and they also get a puppet focus on Germany. So they just get a whole bunch of like conquest stuff. Okay, socialist science gives us 3% more recruitable population. We're up to 6 million manpower now. So how about we flood some troops? How's that sound? Let's also get an extra research slot. That sounds good. We need more equipment, don't we? We need more infantry equipment and more artillery. Which means we need more military factories. That's all we need is more military factories for the most part. So what are we doing? We're still doing civilian factories, huh? Tell you what. I'm going to queue up some military factories. And we're going to push these to the top of the list just so they get built first. Just a few of them. Okay, let's build those first. And then go back to civilian as soon as those are done, okay? Bum 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 bum. The nice thing about military factories is they build faster than civilian factories. Civilian factories cost 7,200, and military factories only cost half that, 3,600. So they'll build pretty quickly, and we can start getting all these guns and shit out sooner. We could also convert some civilian factories into military, but I think that's a waste. We want civilian factories. They're going to be so useful. We're also going to want, like, infrastructure everywhere. Oh, hey, we got some more graduates. Graduates! How many is that? 6. All right. Flesh out the Caucasus. Now, it's important to note that if we ever change any of our regiments, for instance, when I mean change, I mean if we ever edit our stuff here, like if we want to say, hey, you guys should have recon and engineer, and I think they should, by the way. If we're going to do that, then they're going to lose experience. Which means they'll have to exercise again. That's what it means. I think we'll add a light tank here, actually. But not yet. For now, that'll do. The Mountaineers, they already have that. Let's get you Recon Company. I think I want to remove some of these guys. 24 is just too much combat width. Okay. And our tank division, let's see, 18 combat width. 32 organization. We'll go with more motorized. Put it up to 20 combat width, get some more organization. Get some support artillery. Recon. Oh, out of points, huh? Shit. Oh, but we'll have points soon enough, right? 34.83. I need 35. Let's go speed 5. Come on, just give me the points. And yeah, I know we have modify government thing, but I think if I click that, it'll close all this stuff. I don't want to close all this stuff. I'm waiting for... Oh, we're so close. There we go. Save it. Call it something else, because Corpus is just not going to work for me. Tankaroonies. Perfect. All right. We finished the radio. Excellent. What are we going to do with a radio? Shit, I don't know. Let's get Concentrated Industry 2. And we can modify our government again. What would we like? I don't think we need any of that. I would like to get an army expert if I could. Let's see. Armor Division Attack and Defense. Oh, wow, that sounds good. We could also get A military theorist, which would give us land doctrine, research time, and army experience gain. Yes, please. All right, how goes our training? It's going. It's going. Mikhail, he, we call this the training, it's what it's going to call, the military school. He's a little bit upset about having to train troops, but you know what? People need to learn from his genius. He was the crusader in Spain who saved the Spanish people from fascists. And people look up to him. So this is his lot in life now. He's stuck training people, like trying to inspire them to greatness. He's making them do jumping jacks and push-ups all day. And I don't think Mikhail likes himself too much anymore. Poor Mikhail. He's just doing what he has to do. All right, we got another veteran. That's the last troop we need at the Caucasus front. What is this? Japanese buildup. Tensions along the Manchurian border. This is the Manchurian border here. Oh, we got our extra research slot. Nice. Tensions along the Manchurian border have been tense for some time, and now we are receiving reports from our Mongolian comrades that the Japanese are massing forces in Heilongjiang. Backing down may be seen as a sign of weakness, but if we respond with force, the situation could escalate. What are your orders, Tovarish Commander? We push back hard. 60% chance of a successful raid, 40% chance of a failed raid. Oh shit, the Hindenburg blew up. And we had a successful raid. Yay! Our raid across the Manchurian border against the Japanese forces massing there was a success. We caught them before they finished their preparations, and our brave soldiers gave them a good beating in the violent skirmish that ensued. Well done! Lose 30,000 manpower and gain 10 army experience. Okay, and the Hindenburg disaster. The German passenger airship Hindenburg was destroyed today while attempting to dock at Lakehurst Naval Air Station in the United States. For reasons not yet determined, the airship was engulfed in flames and crashed to the ground, claiming 35 lives. Due to the scarcity and expense of helium and the US ban on exporting it, the Hindenburg, like all German passenger airships, was ultimately engineered to use hydrogen, which provides greater lift but is also flammable. With public faith shaken by this disaster and the rise of much faster passenger aircraft, this could spell the end of the era for airships. Oh, the humanity! Alright, extra research slot. Fantastic. Do we want to go for aviation cult right now? Give us some airplane design bonuses, or we could get started on the Great Purge. Ooh. Oh, baby. Is it time for the Great Purge? I think it's time for the Great Purge. Let's do it. So this is a horrible series of events. This is Stalin going crazy, essentially. Are you ready to go crazy, Stalin? This is also why the government is kind of trying to change things from under him, because they don't trust him anymore. And he's going to give them good reason not to trust him, right now. There is a dangerous Trotskyist plot brewing amongst our officers, even in the highest ranks. Though Trotsky's personal involvement remains unknown, the threat is great. The USSR could even be thrown into another civil war, unless we are prepared to break some eggs. Let's break some eggs, gentlemen. The fifth column. The persecution of enemies of the people, those who would reverse or subvert the revolution, has been ongoing policy since the party came to power. The internal power struggles that followed have shifted our focus. And purging the party ranks themselves has given more emphasis since Trotsky's exile. Stalin has made himself an icon, but at the cost of making many real enemies and innumerable imaginary ones. Having seen the worst of internal power struggles, the General Secretary is prone to act on the slightest suspicion. Being purged from the party means imprisonment or death. Dark times lie ahead for those who show disloyalty, or just a bit too much loyalty to seem credible. Are Zinoviev and his ilk still in touch with Trotsky? Zinoviev. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. Get to exercising, boys. Get your skill back up. They just lost a tiny bit of skill, but it's enough that I want them to get it back up. And this is because we modified what the regiment designs look like. Come on, finish your training. Oh, right, extra research slot. Well, good thing that it saves for 30 days, right? Or else I would have lost 15 days of progress. Okay, it's not 1938 yet, so I'll hold off on the computing machine. I don't really want radio detection yet. There we go, improve machine tools. 10% production efficiency cap. That's so good. That means instead of capping out at 55%, we'll now cap out at 65% when the research is done. Also, you can tell we're finishing some of our military buildings because this second line of infantry equipment is starting to fill up with factories. Next one will finish in a little under 3 weeks. Good. Everyone's exercising, those poor bastards. They're getting so tired. Jumping jacks, sit-ups, shoot that gun, do push-ups, sir. It's like, oh, I'm already a skilled soldier. I don't have to do this shit anymore. Yeah, but the rest of your squad has to do it, so you do too. Well, that's no fair. No one said life was fair. How we doing there? Okay, you guys are almost done. Just a couple more to go. You guys have 3 to go. 3 to go. And construction too. 10% faster construction speed. Very good. Let's get some more excavation going as well. Russia has a lot of resources. I guess I should have talked about that. Russia has a lot of resources. They have 246 oil, 172 aluminum, no rubber though, 112 tungsten, 717 steel, and 458 chromium. That is a lot of resources to start with. The lack of rubber is disturbing, but it's not the end of the world. If we research, what is it, oil refineries? Yeah, we're researching oil, synthetic oil. Then we can build those across our nation, and they will provide us with oil and rubber. So we don't actually need to trade for it too much once we start doing some oil production of our own. Which will be nice. Because like I was saying in the first episode, these straits down here, hey, Amelia Earhart survived. She circumnavigated the globe. Congratulations, Amelia. Like I was saying about the straits down here is... here we go. During war times, these straits will be closed off and we will not be able to get trade through there, especially a war with Germany. If they control Denmark and the Kiel Canal, then we won't be able to get any trade through the Baltic Sea. The only trade we'll be able to do will be through the White Sea or through Vladivostok. But guess what? If Germany's allied to Japan, then we're not going to be able to trade through Vladivostok either. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Anyway, the first trial has begun. Trial of the anti-Soviet Trotskyist Center. Despite Leon Trotsky being forced into exile, Joseph Stalin fears that he has secret supporters within the party. A series of rapid arrests and brutal interrogations have yielded confessions and testimonies conveniently pointing to some of Stalin's rivals. However, the more questions are asked, and the deeper the secret police delves into letters and journals, the more the people are implicated, if indirectly. Party members are beginning to believe that Stalin's absolute power and the death of his wife have isolated him to the point where he perceives anyone as a threat. But isn't that exactly what a traitor would say? So we have three real choices here and one terrible choice. I'll go over the terrible choice first, and that is the last one. Party members can be trusted. This paranoia must cease. Now, if we do this right now, if we tell Stalin he's crazy, we're going to have a civil war. I don't think this is not the right time for a civil war. We have troops that are still training. We have a whole bunch of generals that would just leave our ranks if we had a civil war. We don't need a civil war. The Soviet Union must stay strong. So we're going to go along with Stalin's madness. We have to choose tough decisions here. If we remove Mikhail Kalinin, we lose 15% national unity. We don't have it yet, but we would lose it from ever getting it. If we go with Khrushchev, we would lose communism support. That's not a big deal at all. Or we could go with several people within the party and just lose political power. I don't think I want to lose the political power. But I think that's what we're going to do. Let's do the political power. Stalin's just... he's going nuts. He is going nuts. Okay, your exercising is done. You got 2 more to go. 3 more to go. 2 more to go. 3 more to go. Well, we're almost done at least. The German-Soviet Treaty. Despite harsh previous rhetoric against both the people and the ideological leadership of the Soviet Union, Adolf Hitler and Germany has now reached out to us, requesting a mutually beneficial research treaty. While exchanging knowledge would help our efforts to develop new tank designs along with promises of other research benefits in the future, there is little doubt that, considering previous statements, that the Germans are doing this for their own sake. Should we go forth with the agreement despite the risk of aiding Adolf Hitler's ambitions? If we do this, we get 3 bonuses. We get 1 ahead of time penalty removed for medium tank, and we get 2 50% research bonus for any tanks. If we do not go along with this, we gain 1 year of not being able to research tanks at all, we lose 10 political power, and we piss off Germany. Now, historically, Russia accepted this. But since we're doing an ahistorical run, fuck off, Hitler. We won't give the fascists the weapons to crush the proletariat. Just send him a reply letter with just like a middle finger. Uh-oh. The Marco Polo Bridge incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively over the strategic Marco Polo Bridge located just southwest of Beijing. China has rejected Japan's demands for an apology and territorial concessions, claiming instead that the breaking point of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear that the volatile situation could result in war at any time. Japan tried to demand Beijing. China said, fuck off. Alright, at least our exercising is almost done. You're done. You got 2 more to go, but they're almost done. Just 1 more to go. There we go. Stop. There you go. Stop. Stop. And 1 more to go. 99% there. Perfect. Exercising is done. And we have some new people to put into the armies. Who would like 4 soldiers? You could use 4 soldiers. There you go. Come on down. Six more soldiers. Two more. Excellent. And continue their training, Mikhail. See, this is working out great. Mikhail is, getting to whip people and kick them into shape. Getting him to do all the horrible things that a trainer must do. And they're getting training out of it, which is great. A couple more just finished. Okay, good. Synthetic oil has been researched. Let's queue up some synthetic oil factories. Let's also get synthetic oil 2 going. Alright, where can we build these? Pretty much anywhere will do. And we only have level 1 unlocked for now. What does a level 1 factory give us? 2 rubber. Alright, 2 rubber is pretty good. It's important to note that they take forever to build. These oil factories take a long time. So I'll put a few of them in the queue. I think I'll leave them at the bottom. I'll let them come in last. There's no reason to build them first, because we're not even trading for rubber right now, I don't think. Are we? Oh no, we are. We're trading for a 16 rubber. Whatever. Keep those military factories coming. Yep, the next military factory will finish our infantry equipment production line. I'll probably add a third infantry equipment production line, but not yet. I want to make sure we get our artillery, our tanks, definitely our support equipment. We need all this stuff buffed up. More fighters and more naval bombers would be nice as well. Uh-oh. The second trial. The Red Army has always been home to subversive elements, ever since Trotsky himself was Commissar of War. Documents acquired by the NKVD have implicated several high-ranking officers as not only traitors, but also spies. Mikhail Tukhachevsky is among the most prominent of the suspects, and one Stalin is keen to get the army to rid the army of. Meanwhile, the Navy's frequent contact with foreigners has led many of them to being arrested as well. Although there are documents from our enemies proving their guilt, there is no telling if they fabricated them, or if they were given false information by those who wanted this purge in motion to begin with. So we have to choose. And this is a big choice here. Do we lose Mikhail Tukhachevsky, the hero of Spain, Alexander Yegorov, Vasily Blucher, Peter Smirnov, Mikhail Fernovsky, and Mikhail Tukhachevsky? Do we lose all of these soldiers? And this does prevent people from serving in our government. Let's see, this would be Mikhail Tukhachevsky, Alexander Yegorov, Vasily Blucher, Peter Smirnov, Mikhail Fernovsky. Okay, so we have Alexander Kerensky, Nikolai Voznesensky, and Boris. So none of these guys would be killed if we go with that. But we would lose the hero of Spain. Alternatively, we could remove Semyon Timoshenko, Kliment Voroshilov, Ivan Yumashev, Konstantin Rokossovsky, Vladimir Kasatonov, Kliment Yorovishilov, Konstantin Rokossovsky, Semyon Timoshenko, and Vladimir Kasatonov. I'm sure I'm murdering all these names. Or we could just say, let's have a civil war. No, we're not going to have a civil war. We're gonna keep placating Stalin. It's fine. It's just Stalin's just a little, temperamental. Well, I hate to say it, but we can't. There is no way we can sacrifice the hero of Spain. So all these soldiers are going to die. Oh, that's painful. That is so painful. Goodbye. Oh, we lost one of our generals. Oh, crap. All right. Improved machine tools. Turret lathes are proving indispensable for mass production. Ensuring efficient construction and use of the lathes themselves will give us significant industrial advantage. Nice. Still 1937. What can we do for 1937? We could start getting some new equipment. It's probably worthwhile. Could also switch our doctrine. Get some artillery bonuses. Get the new tanks. Let's get the new tanks. Oh no, because we have that penalty, right? 317 days. We have that penalty for 1 year. All right, just go with some weapons. Does that modifier show up here? Yes, it does. Scientists have defected to Germany or somewhere else. And this is because we rejected Berlin's suggestion that we work together on new tank designs. So since we told them to go to hell, we lose a lot of our scientists until July of next year. Oof, gross. Only for tanks, though. Anyway, that's going to have to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time to watch the end of the Purge. We're just over halfway through it. We still have A little under 100 days to go. And once it's done, we're going to gain 15% national unity, bring us up to 50%. And we're also going to have huge penalties for, let's see, 1,021 days. Officers purged. Oof, that's painful. All right, I'll see you next time. Have a good day.